Hi everybody. I'm sure like me you get a lot of questions from non-motorcyclists asking why you like motorcyclists so much and what it's all about. So I've given it a bit of thought and I'm not really sure I've come up with an answer. But let's have a look. So, although I came from a sort of a motorcycling family, my dad had a motorcycling sidecar when I was very young, but I haven't got a lot of memory of that. I suppose it was when my elder brother, started working for a motorcycle company in Middlesbrough, Matt Newton. And along with that, he bought himself a motorcycle. 1969, I think, was a Honda SS50, a motorbike SS50 Honda, not to be mistaken for the sports moped that came along 73, along with the fizzies that I had. It was a proper motorcycle. Didn't have pedals, and it was about 6 brake horsepower, so it was good for just short of 60 miles an hour. And that got me intrigued. He used to bring it into the kitchen when my mum was on to clean it. I started to get a desire for them from that point. Then my neighbour got a Yamaha 180, and I can remember that howling down the street, that intake roar, that really fascinated me. And then my brother moved up to a CB175, and I can remember at that point thinking, I want one of those. And I think it was from that sort of time, about 71, I was sort of hooked. Because he worked at the motorcycle shop, he was always bringing home lots of motorcycle mags, and I'd sneak into his room and pore through them, along with a few other magazines. So I think that's what really got me hooked. Of course, in those days, our motorcycles were transport as well. Some people still use them for transport, but for the last 30 years, for me, just pleasure. So it was a go to work, it was have fun, it was something that kept your interest, but was also very practical, camping, holidays away, everything like that. And then as family come along, I eased off the motorcycle bit for a while, but I still dabbled a little bit. I didn't ride as much through the 80s, was probably my leanest part. But back into the 90s, I was back into bikes again, started restoring a few as well as riding them, and really got back into it. But to go back to the original question, what's the fascination? I've really thought about it, and I can't really pin it down. I could give you some of those stock answers that people give. I call them Henry Cole answers, camaraderie, kindred spirits, freedom, that sort of thing. I don't know, it's a bit deeper than that for me, and also a bit shallower. I was always fascinated by the fact that you could have transport, but you didn't have the pedal. It was motorised. That fascinated me to begin with, because I'm probably quite lazy at heart. But again, it was more than that. And I think, to be honest, it's not particularly the speed. Speed itself doesn't do a lot for me because it's all relative to your surroundings. But acceleration's a big thing. I love the way motorcycles accelerate. They're just fantastic. And I love the braking even. I love braking. The way these modern bikes can brake, not the old KZ, but the way these things brake, that's just thrilling, piling those brakes on. Lane angles, just the feel, just the sheer physical feel of it is what I'm into, I suppose. And of course, I like looking at them. I can sit here with a cup of tea. I've had this bike 4 years. I'll still sit here and look at it. If any of my mates get a new bike, I want to have a go of it, and I'm fascinated to hear about it. So it's difficult to answer the question to a non-motorcyclist. Why do you like them? I just like them because they're fantastic, I think. That's as much as I can say about it. So I'll see you next time. Bye.